Hi there, I'm Lavanda Faye and welcome to Baldur's Gate 3, Episode 6. Okay, Astarion looks a lot better today. He no longer looks like he's been recently pancaked, so I guess he doesn't keep the severely bruised appearance. That's not something that stays between loads, so okay. Well, I ended up getting a lot of feedback and help with my recent comments. So apparently that boulder that I was struggling to shove, I don't actually need to shove it. Apparently I just needed to click and drag it. I feel so stupid about that, but you know, whatever. It's fine. It's fine, honest. Okay. Yeah, alright, so there's a couple of things I want to check out here. So do I want to steal things? I don't think I do. I want to read them, not steal them. So I'm gonna have Astarion in his own sort of party, just all on his own. And then he's gonna, assuming nobody's around, he's just going to read rather than steal. Okay. Alright, the tablet catalogues various magical artifacts of druidic nature. One particular entry has been outlined. Idol of Sylvanus, a ritual relic formed from the wood and resin of an oak touched by the forest father himself. Pray to it quietly to reap Sylvanus' blessing and commune with nature. Below the entry, a chalked note snakes across the stone. So much more. More prayer, more power, rite of thorns. Okay. Ooh. Okay, is that guy coming back this way? Yes, he is. Okay, let's get out of stealth just so that nobody thinks I'm looking weird. Alright, okay. So when I've read something, does it go into... Is there like a codex entries or something? Is there something that I've read and it'll stay? No? Not really? I mean, there's my quest journal, but no... Okay, that's dialogue. Okay. Nursery narrator. Well, no, I don't really want dialogue. I was... Murnath? What the heck is Murnath? I have no idea. Was Murnath the... Oh, okay, that was the brain? That it had a name? Okay. Okay, well that's not... Touch? The device? Okay, so it's not actually giving me books. It's not books that I've read. Okay, tutorials? Okay, we do have tutorials. That's nice. Combat. That's cool. Shoving, dashing, inspecting, high ground, quest journal. Dipping. Oh, there's a tutorial for dipping. I should probably read that actually. Dipping your weapon into fire will give it fire damage. So I can dip into fire, so why couldn't I dip into blood? Honestly. Won't give your sword anything good, but it will make it look freshly used. Kinda cool. Okay. Wild magic. Okay. It can be triggered by spells of first level or higher. Wow, okay. Each time you cast a spell of level 1 or higher, your magic might surge and trigger a random magical effect. These effects are unpredictable and can affect you, your allies, and your enemies. So that's just... that's just randomly going to pop up, apparently. Okay. Good to know. Clearing surfaces. A surface that is being created in my vicinity, surfaces can be removed by other elements like fire or water. Okay. Moving and stacking objects. Oh my gosh, okay, there it is. Many objects in the world can be moved and stacked on top of one another by clicking and dragging them. Yeah. Climb objects by right-clicking. Okay. Now I feel a little bit stupid, but thank you for telling me about that anyway. Thank you for telling me. I never would have thought about that. at all. I would have just been having all of my characters do things and trying to get them to stack things and stuff, but apparently I don't need to. Okay. But no, I don't have any... I can't just keep something in my mind once I've read it. I have to keep it physically on me or finish reading it myself. Okay, that's going to make this a little bit harder. Okay. Astarion, come over here. And let's try and read this note without triggering anyone. Okay, Benji. Enough is enough. I'm sick and tired of hearing about your precious Emerald Enclave. They claim to be allies of the people of Faerun, that they fight to balance civilization and nature in a chaotic world, but this is lies. They're enemies of progress, of intellect, who would be happiest in the world reverted to a time of outdoor privies and knuckle-dragging proto-folk. Wow, okay. Please visit me at the High House of Wonders in Baldur's Gate. The things I've learned during my apprenticeship are simply, well, wondrous. There's the water pumps, no more back-breaking work for a simple bucket of water, a steam-powered oxen that can drive your wagon for days on end. Even this letter, it was transcribed and printed by our newest mechanised printing press. I had a little fun and printed several copies just for the sake of it. Okay, please, brother. I cannot bear the thought of coming home to find you picking berries out of a tree and arguing with Mother and Dad about whether or not their crops impede on fox territory. Right back soon, alright? And don't forget, Dad's birthday is next month. Love, Abigail. Okay, that is so stressful reading when they could come back at any moment. That is very stressful. I'm not sure if I want to do that. So I might, from now on, I might just, I don't know, pause it and then I'll go back and read. I'll do a voiceover of what's actually been written. Just so that I don't risk being caught. Yeah. That's going to be annoying to do, but it's probably the better way to do it.
Let's keep to the shadows.
Yeah, okay. Unless it's really short, then I'll be able to read it, but if it's not really short, then I don't want to risk it. But I do want to read everything. So annoying. Really annoying. Oh. The Emerald Enclave tenets and the Rite of Thorns. The Rite of Thorns. Okay. I want to read that, definitely. Damn it. I don't know how long he's going to be. If how long he's going to be stood there either. Ah, okay. Is that someone from around there? Oh, gosh. Oh, okay. Someone's coming towards me. Is that the rat? Can't be the, oh, it's the wolf. Okay. It's the wolf. It's fine. Hi there, wolf. Nothing going on here. You know, I might speed up these sections just so that we're not waiting around too much. Have they left yet? He is leaving. Okay, good. Okay.
Let's prowl.
Alright, so, Rite of Thorns. Let's... Oh, bugger. That is so scary. Let's just read that then. Interwoven prayers and incantations snake across one side of the page, written on the other, and instructions for performing the Rite of Thorns. When the prayer is complete, thorns and brambles rise from the earth, protecting from harm all who chanted it. Okay. And the tenets of the Emerald Enclave. Oh god, are they coming back this way already? No. Okay. Let's just read that then. The Elder Circle doth decree the greatest tenets number 3. The natural order must be preserved no matter its form. Forces that would disrupt the natural order must be destroyed. The Emerald Enclave must offer aid to the weary and injured. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh, this is so stressful. I think that one is coming. No? Okay, stopped. What's that? Magic of the Weave. Damn it. That's an actual book. Well, let's check over here as well. While we're here. The Curse of the Vampire, and the Mortal View Eyewitness Accounts of the Balspawn Crisis. Okay. Well, let's read it, but not read it. The guild seal on the inside of the cover belongs to a printmaking collective in Baldur's Gate. Of course I remember. Knew the second that girl was walking that she'd be trouble. Little thief, always in everyone's business. And that ward of Gorion went right along with her. No surprise a wicked god's blood was running in their veins. Anonymous Candlekeep. Sarevok and his lot are always the first ones that come to mind. You know, this all started with a bit of iron in Neshkel. Everyone thought their weapons would rot out of their hands. Back then, I thought the problem was bad trade. Never took the man for a son of Baal. Amnian mercenary interviewed on his deathbed. Okay, you dare speak that name to me? My mistress was turned to ash fighting those forsaken wretches. I curse Baal, I curse Irenicus, and I curse you. Hostile vampire Athkatla slums. The five tore Tethia to pieces. I don't think anyone expected more Balspawn showing up and would fix the war the pack of them started. Then again, they were all inclined to killing each other, eh? Good riddance. Here's hoping every last one of them has been wiped off the face of Faerun. Saradush merchant, retired. I'm not authorised to be talking about any murder with someone like you. Take it up at the Sea Tower if you want to argue. But honestly, who cares if a Balspawn got it stuck to them? Their father's the killing type after all. Flaming Fist Gauntlet, Baldur's Gate. Several hundred more interviews follow, most of them terse. Okay. And the next one. Hearken close and beware the vampire. Beware its cold beauty, beware its charm, beware its curse. Above all, beware the pale noble, for the vampire cannot bear to be of the common folk. How doth one protect from the beast? Walk not in blackest night, for the vampire loves those nights more than any other. If you must walk, do so by the light of our moon and take care. Carry the blessings and marks of your god at all times. But remember, your home is a fortress, if protected well. If you hear a knock in the night, be wary. Let no stranger into your home. If it be friend, look upon them. Do you find them pallid and wan? See you any mark upon their necks? See you any dirt upon their clothes? Unless their need is great, turn away all but the most trusted. And if the beast finds a way into your home, flee. Leave love and family behind. You'll not save them if you fight. You'll not see them again. But they will see you, pale and smiling, calling them into the night. Okay. So I'll record a voiceover of that, just pause the screen and read it that way. It'd be a little bit less stressful for me. Can you reach those? Come on, before they come back. Soul coins. Okay, let's read that. Academic disclosure. This research was funded independently and conducted at a site in Avernus, the first plane of the Nine Hells. Candlekeep does not encourage or promote the entrapment of mortal souls. Soul coins, as a concept, are one of merciless simplicity. The sum of personal and magical essence, the soul, is bound into a minted piece of infernal iron and used as currency by devils and their cohort. They are frequently traded, for their value can purchase mercenaries, magical items, and even fuel the strange engines in the hells. However, there is a fascinating culture surrounding soul coins as well. I spoke to a devil who admitted she has one coin that she will never sell, for it was the bargain that got her promoted out of Lemur status. She connected me to a half-elf warlock who had promised his soul to a coin after death. I was able to look at his contract, which is reproduced below. The next 50 pages appear to be a painstakingly written legal document in Infernal with a headache-inducing number of footnotes. Okay. And now I need to get round the other side as well. Okay, let's get over here. Gosh. Really stressful. Okay, soul coins again. The Evil Eye. Okay, let's read that one. While the number of trinkets and bargains a hag personally acquires means that her powers will be unique compared to that of her sisters, hags as a whole can still be divided into 3 subcategories. Night hags, named as such for their ability to haunt a mortal's dreams, slowly devouring vital essence until the victim's soul can be trapped into the hag's soul bag. They are known for being petty, selfish braggarts. Sea hags, known for devouring their victims whole. Sea hags can terrorise and kill with single look. They reek of fish and are incapable of making a proper cup of tea. Okay. Green hags. They are beautiful, they are powerful, speak not a word against them. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Burlap sack, that's nice. And, oh, okay, let's get out of stealth. I think they're coming back now. They must be. That dot. Yeah, okay, there he comes. Okay. I wasn't doing anything. What would I even want to stack things to climb for? I can't... Like, there's nothing... Oh, what was that? Oh, it's over there. Okay, it's from that room over there. Moss-covered stone. Where is that? Okay. Chirp. Oh, it's just a seat. Okay, there's me thinking I found something. Oh, I'd love to check in that backpack as well, but I don't want to tempt myself. I don't want to tempt myself at stealing anything. I've already got Karga's stuff, which is okay because she's clearly evil. But I don't want to steal from anyone else, not really. Whereas just reading their books is okay. I am fine with just reading their books. Oh, he's stopped in the doorway. Okay. That can't have been me. Yep, alright, there he goes. Okay. And let's look in here. Okay, read. Few try to understand the weave, a true pity, for only they who are truly attuned to the weave can rightly call themselves spellcasters. Thus comes the question, what is the weave? It is an essential element of the universe. It runs through everything in unseen threads. It is what makes magic possible. It is also, though I will not go into further detail here, the goddess Mystra herself. See Magic of the Weave, Mystra and the Spell Plague. The weave isn't magic precisely. Rather, it is the raw material from which magic is woven, not entirely unlike how a collection of threads is shaped and formed into a garment. Those with the necessary talent and skill can manipulate the weave and perform magic by casting spells. Developing this skill takes years of learning and constant practice. You might have heard of those who can cast spells because they are born with an innate connection to the weave, commonly called sorcerers, or worse, because they struck a bargain with an otherworldly creature, also known as warlocks. Do not be deceived. Their magic is unpredictable, uncontrolled, and in some cases not even rightfully theirs. Now, to truly know and manipulate the weave is an art, but those wizards who master it will know the limitless power and beauty the weave provides. Okay. And over here. Read. Of all the demon lords, few have made their mark on the world as firmly as Yenogu. Though his ravenous hunger is claimed to be a mindless compulsion, there is nothing mindless about the thorough insinuation of his presence in the world via his chosen, gnolls. But how are gnolls created? First, a chosen of Yenogu must do as their master wills. Kill. A hyena that then feasts on the corpse of the chosen's victim, and a gnoll is born of the glutted belly of the hyena. Gnolls thus born are hunger manifest. They ravage any living being, tearing body and bone asunder, leaving behind only bones. They care not for wealth or material gain, only to satiate their hunger. That satiation is, in itself, an offering to Yenogu, funneled directly to him. Some might envy the gnolls for such a tangible connection to their creator god, but that envy would melt to utter terror as soon as the beast's rotting breath and wicked cackles make their way through the dark of night. If you should find yourself the object of knowledge pursuit, burn your corpses, cover your scent, and pray to whoever might aid you, for there is no bribing, begging, or reasoning with hunger incarnate. Okay. Eyewitness accounts of Balspawn. Okay. We've already read this one. Okay. Nice. Alright. So I think that's everything from in here. Pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. And now that's done. And we're feeling pretty good about ourselves. Having not stolen anything but still managed to read everything. Weathered chisel set. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. It just took years off my life. It took years off my life doing that.
Light on my feet.
Okay. So, apparently I can get happiness from people. Oh gosh, I want to read that as well, but there's too many people.
Ridiculous. We just let her run off.
No, you didn't let the thief
She's
run
a child.
off. Grimy report.
A devil child.
A warning to the
One who
Sword
tried to
Coast.
steal
Detailed
from us.
report. Study of the Sword Coast Grove annals. Oh my
Yet
gosh.
she failed. That's what matters.
Why can we not get everybody away so I can read those? Somehow I doubt using a wooden trunk. I thought that was in the wall. Gosh, honestly. Somehow I doubt using Mage Hand to whisk those away would be the smartest thing to do. I'm sure that they'll be angry with me if I try to see things floating away. But yeah, what would I even stack things to jump onto? There's no reason yet. There's no reason yet. Oh, knotted roots. Okay. Is that something I can do something with? That's cool if so. But, Alright. Enough messing around. Okay. So. Apparently though I can trade with people and somehow I get them to like me more by giving them stuff. So we might have to try that out at some point as well. Okay, investigate Karga. The Rite of Thorns is dangerous magic. Why is Karga so determined to do this? We should investigate. Did I already read that? I don't think I did. No, I just found the scroll. Okay. It was a scroll of the Rite of Thorns. Okay. Save the refugees, which is Karga again. Githyanki Kresh. Okay, I need to find someone called Zoru. Right, and I need to speak to Arabella's parents, find Zoru, and rescue Halsin. And speak to Nettie. Okay. There is a Nettie around here. So, let's get in here. And what do you have in here? What do you have in here? Ooh. Oral Histories of Faerun, the Spell Plague. 2 stacks of stone tablets. Okay. There's a book there. Druid notebook. Okay. But nothing. Well, other than fantastic books. Okay, Flora of the Dale Lands as well. Fantastic. Of course it would be in this room that the good stuff is. Okay, so let's just... What is she doing? What is she doing? Is that... That is a bird. Okay. Of course it was chirping earlier. There we are. Okay, wounded bird. Okay, it's exhausted. That is Nettie.
Just hold still.
Yep, alright. Well, Astarion.
Keep your distance, darling.
Before we do anything,
Very
let's try and read some more stuff. Okay, that wolf is giving me serious worrying vibes. Oh. She is not moving though. So it's just the wolf and that guy that I need to worry about. Is he coming this way? No, he's not. Okay. Well, let's have a look at this then. Just read it. Don't try and take it. Oh, the wolf is on the move. Okay. You flick through meticulously illustrated pages listing plants, their uses, and how best to harvest them. The book is in immaculate condition, obviously well cared for, but on one page you find a hastily scribbled note in the margins of an entry. Kelemvor's Kiss, a briar that grows in the darkest forests of Shadowdale. Its thorns secrete a poison that can kill in hours. Strong victims have lasted up to 2 days. Although deadly, this poison is shunned by some as its effects are painless. To treat, boil bundle of mugwort in cauldron of theriac blessed by Sylvanus. Consume at once, hope for his mercy. And, yep, okay, whatever that is. Journal updated. Get help from healer Nettie. Okay. J. To make the life-saving antidote, we need to mix a bundle of mugwort in a cauldron of theriac blessed by Sylvanus. Okay. What antidote? Oh, okay. She's gonna ask me to make her some antidotes in exchange for healing. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've been told that Halcyon is the better healer, so there's no way that she's actually going to be able to heal me anyway. So I think all these people are just going to be giving me the runaround and giving me fetch quests and silly quests to do, but nothing's actually going to progress until I get Halcyon. So,
Time to kill.
well, whatever. I'll wait until she gives me the quest. I'm not gonna mess around. Okay. Druid notebook right there. I definitely want to read that. Okay, and she's not turning around, so that's good. An aging notebook telling the fragmented story of an accidental death and a cursed blade. Wow. Read that. This is an ancient notebook, whose ink is faded and pages are starting to crumble. It's not easy, but some words can still be made out. Ketheric is finished, but it cost us a land. Darkness has fallen, corruption is everywhere. Chased by shadows, picking us off, druids and harpers alike. Our wounded were safe. I returned, searching for survivors. Lost, but I found his shade. I put it to rest and took his glaive. Blade infused with shadow. I have locked it away, to serve as a reminder that even victory can taste bitter. Okay. And over here, although this is right in front of her, so is she going to be able to see this, really? Oral Histories of Faerun, the Spell Plague. I hope not, but we might as well try. This book is comprised of several chapters, one for each cited source. It claims to contain first-hand transcriptions of the oral histories of several storytellers throughout the realms. Chapter 25. Cornelius and Tomelius Worthywart, halflings encountered on the Golden Road south of Inarlith. I met the brothers, or rather they found me, in the lower pass through the Fire Sheer Mountains. They had encountered a trail of golden discs along the path, and had resolved to gather and return them to whatever fool had more coin than common sense. It was to our mutual embarrassment, then, that I removed my cloak to reveal my patchwork yellow hide. It was malting season, I explained, and a traveller on the road had not the luxury to shed their scales in private, as would be proper. I suspect they knew too little of Dragonborn to be appropriately disgusted, and instead invited me to sup with them. Over the roadside fire, I learned of the purpose behind their journey. Cornelius. Lurien, my lad, our ancestral home. It was lost during the spell plague. Tomelius. Weren't nothing lost, Con? It's not Nan's lucky Nash's, is it? It sank. Cornelius. Wasn't I there when the blue fire took it? Sure, what do you remember? You were knee-high to a gnome. Tomelius. I remember you crying. Maybe it was you that sank the place. Going back to finish the job? Cornelius. Watch that lip lest I fatten it. Only a fool speaks ill of his homeland. Their brows were bristling dangerously, and so I diverted hostilities by speaking of my own people's ancestral home, the blighted world of Abier, and the 1,000-year tyranny of dragons we lived under, until the blue fire of the spell plague brought us to this world. Cornelius. Right. Tomelius. Another potato. Okay. That was a lot that I'm not even going to try right now. I'll have to wait for the voiceover, which I probably did, so that sounds a little weird now, but never mind. And let's have a look in there then. Fringe Philosophy Volume 5. The publisher's note claims this volume promotes magical theory too radical for the mainstream. This excerpt is attributed to High Artificer Thora Bryn of Baldur's Gate. I suppose they seek to silence me, believing that an artificer of the High House would not stoop to publish in any volume outside of the great Gondian journals they so diligently guard. But they forget I am not so grand. Before I lent my name and my knowledge to the High House of Wonders and all the marvels therein, I was naught but a lazy farm girl who liked to look up. And that was how I first saw them. The slow and serene earth motes, entire mountains migrating through the sky above. It was later I learned of their origins, of the ancient Netherese empire that fashioned them, of the residual magic so potent it sustained them still. The wizards of Netheril carved marvels out of the mundane, lifted the earth aloft for industry, for sport. It was later still, after I earned my place at the High House, that I learned of the long shadow Netheril cast along the evolution of our craft. That their great flying cities fell in folly and flames does not diminish the wonders they wrought, and this stubborn aversion to studying them, to learning what they learned, is the very antithesis of Gond's teachings. Yes, many of the catastrophes inflicted upon centuries were fruit born of meddling with Netherese seed. Yes, their last shining bastion fell into shadow, their law twisted to Shah's dark and destructive designs. And yes, I say again, whether the High House will sanction it or no, to study the very flame of creation is worth it, even should the fires consume us. Okay. Sweet. And move to there. Right on the edge now. Read The Unclaimed. Okay, let's read that. In life, her service had been impeccable. Daily did she devote herself to the Lady of Loss. Daily did she free herself from the tyranny of memory. All, in time, was lost to her. Her relations, her preferences, even her own name. Upon the altar of her devotion placed she the ultimate offering, her emptied mind. And when she died, when she awoke in death and found herself standing in the pale and faded city of judgment, she waited for the Lady of Loss to retrieve her. A million souls and more passed her in colourless gusts, but no hand materialised in her hand, no voice whispered instructions in her ear, no guidance proffered itself from the bleached and barren sky. Time, immaterial time, passed around her like air, coming and going. And still, the goddess did not come for her devotee. Kelemvor pitied her, as much as the Lord of the Dead is able, but could not intervene. This cleric of the Lady of Loss, unclaimed despite her worthiness, might yet have one more lesson to learn. That not of forgetting, but being forgotten. Okay. And is there anything else around? I don't think so. Okay. No, I don't think so. I think we're good. Okay. Astarion, you can stop stealthing and get back in line.
Have a lot on my mind.
And I guess we might as well come and see how many freaking antidotes she needs making. Okay, Nettie.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
Very well.
Vis medicatrix. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what was it you needed?
I was told I could find Nettie down here.
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
I don't suppose you know anything about mind flayers, do you?
Why are you asking?
Don't quite know how to put this, but one of their tadpoles is in my head.
A tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole?
You're aware of them then? So you can help me?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help.
Okay.
Be quick.
And we got
This way.
a journal entry. Okay. We told Nettie about the parasite. She seemed concerned and asked us to follow her to another room for treatment. Okay.
Another step forward.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. Let's get in there. Okay. There is a dead body.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
So you killed him and laid him out on the table?
No. That was Master Halson. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options.
Oh, okay. And I'm supposing that that plant is going to help me?
She shifts uneasily, hesitating. Something's off.
It might.
Okay.
But first things first. Tell me about your symptoms. Have you noticed anything strange happening?
What do you mean it might? Why aren't you telling me?
I'm telling you everything you need to know. Believe me on that. I want to help you, but I can't unless you work with me. So, has anything unusual happened to you?
You know what? No, nothing unusual, nothing strange.
Nothing? You sure?
Nope, not a thing.
All right. I suppose that makes things easier. Give me your arm, please.
I really wish I hadn't read that book now. She's gonna kill me, isn't she? Oh my god. I wish I hadn't read that book. Now I know I need an antidote. No. I'm gonna pull my arm back.
You came to me for help. Do you want it or not?
No, I'm sorry, I'm not. I'm leaving.
No. I can't let you leave. You could transform any second.
Yeah, okay.
This is the last time I'll ask.
Honestly.
Please.
This isn't asking. You're threatening.
To hell's with it.
Okay, I'm gonna try my dexterity. Oh my gosh. Alright, okay, so I've been told by two separate people that I can add things to these rolls, so I'm gonna click add bonus. Oh. Oh, okay, I could charm person. But charm person, is it friends or charm person where when the effect ends they know you've charmed them and they hate you? I don't know. I'll give myself guidance. Magical charm a humanoid to gain advantage on an ability check in dialogue and prevent it from attacking. God, I really want to try that, but if she's going to be hostile to me afterwards, I daren't use it. I'm not going to use it, and I'm going to hope I manage to get over 10. And I'm going to have to read up on that afterwards. I'm going to have to... I'll have a look at that spell, just to make sure. Yeah. Okay, let's go with that. Oh, yes. Okay. Sweet. I didn't need to worry.
You dodge her blow, but as you regain your footing, you can see the pain in her eyes.
In her eyes?
I'm sorry. I truly am, but I can't let you go. If you transform out there, you'll kill everyone in the grove. Everyone for leagues around.
Damn, okay, I could try and recall the tenets of her order. I literally just read them, so maybe. I can't remember. Did I give myself history or medicine? I didn't give myself medicine. I did not give myself medicine because it was kind of useless to me. History because I'm a sage. History. Yep. No, I'm not going to add that. Okay, well, I have a +5 at least At least a +6. Okay. At least +6, maybe a +9. So don't get a 1. Do not get a 1. Ah, good. Okay. Okay.
Master Halsin did say the drow's tadpole was dormant. Maybe yours is too.
I just need a chance to find a cure.
All right, but on one condition. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
Alright, hand it over.
Swear it.
I swear.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flare infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
You must have learned something from studying them, surely.
For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
And you said you were tracking other victims. Did they change?
Hard to say, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
He was captured by goblins. Do you really think he's still alive?
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Sounds like a chance. Alright, I'll find Halsin for you.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more, but only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne, and Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath. One step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
Okay, so Astarion has an exclamation mark now. He did not like what I just swore to. And I was definitely wrong about healer Nettie, but technically kind of right. She was definitely not going to be able to help me at all. It's always going to be Halsin. I didn't realise she was going to poison us, but God, I wish I hadn't read that book now. If I hadn't read that book, that wouldn't have popped up, and I would not have realised that she was trying to kill me. Not until the insight check popped up anyway. I wouldn't have, and it wouldn't have even, I would have thought she'd have been withholding something, but not trying to kill me. You know. I wish I hadn't read that book. But never mind, it's fine. So I don't need to make an antidote. Okay. But that's all she needed from me. She wanted to get me to promise to rescue Halsin. It's all about Halsin, isn't it? Okay. And yeah. She let us go, but she made us promise to kill ourselves if we started to turn. That's fine. I do want to check out all of this, so Astarion's going to have a lot of stuff to do. But first, we should probably chat with him.
Nicely done. She actually believed you'd take the poison.
It's not even going to be an issue, Astarion. I'm not going to transform.
Of course not, darling. The goblins will probably kill us long before that. And with that merry song in our hearts, let's go find this Halcyon fellow.
Agreed. Okay. Yeah. He's not happy with me. But it's okay. It's fine. Astarion.
Hello again.
Yes, hello. Put you on your own.
Well, hello.
Yes, hello. And back into stealth. And you can come over here and let's have a look at all of this stuff. So, Halcyon's Journal Volume 1. Empty socket. Empty socket. I didn't notice an empty socket out of... Okay. Whatever. Alright. Never mind. Let's just read the journal. Okay, a log of the druid's encounter with a goblin detachment and a parasite-infected drow. Let's just read it because we don't want to steal it. Make sure she's not coming towards us. Extraordinary happenings. While meditating in the forest, Nettie and I were ambushed by a pack of goblins led by a drow. We had no choice but to defend ourselves. But that's not the extraordinary, or rather disturbing part. On the drow's death, a parasitic creature emerged from the corpse and attempted to escape. I managed to capture it. And I have the host's cadaver here in my study. I've told no one of my fears. Nettie suspects, but knows better than to ask. I will investigate further before informing the others. Karga will demand answers I don't yet have. I had better record any further findings in a separate volume and keep them upon my person, lest prying eyes jump to the wrong conclusions. Okay, well, that's good. That means if we find him dead, we're still going to have some notes. So, yeah, brilliant. Notes on drow parasite, unless these are the notes and he didn't take them with him. Well, at least we've got them anyway. Notes written by Halcyon on the dead drow's parasite. Let's read that. Anatomical sketches of both a drow and an Illithid tadpole are accompanied by notes written in an urgent scribble. The parasite was nestled deep in the brain matter, Illithid undoubtedly, yet the host seemed unaware while alive. No visible signs of ceremorphosis on the cadaver, most strange. The final note is a single underlined word. Altered?
If there's a cure, it seems Halcyon is the one to talk to.
It certainly does.
We need to find him before it's too late.
Yeah, okay, does that mean that we're on a time limit?
Assuming he's even still alive.
Forget Halcyon. Only a Githyanki Kresh holds our cure.
Yeah, no. Lae'zel, you're not the popular person here, so hush. Hastily written note. A quickly scrawled note from the druid Halcyon with instructions, oh gosh, for his apprentice. Okay, let's read these. My dear Nettie, I entrust you with the circlet to open the library. Wear it always. If you need to enter the vault, talk to Wrath. He has the rune, but won't give it to anyone, so be sure you have good reason to ask. Protect my research while I'm gone and take care of the animals. Don't give fish to Tuffet, she's getting lazy. Master Halcyon. What rune? Was that to open this door? Must have been. Okay, let's have a look at you then. Examine? Oh, okay. Just dead guy, okay. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. Luke character then. And Drow's letter. Orders taken from the body of a Drow scout. They're written in an elegant, if angry, hand. Let's read that. Track the druid, find whatever burrow he runs to and report back to me. Remember, you're only a scout. Do not engage, do not kill anyone. Simply observe and return. I shall decide what to do next. Or what we do next. M. Do I want to take that? Because it's still steel, but this is looting a... I mean, it's a corpse, isn't it? So, does it matter? I'm going to take it. I'm going to risk taking it. Okay. Rune of the Eagle. No, wait, I don't... Damn it. Okay, Nettie just disappeared from my view. Is she going to be evil to me now? Oh my gosh. Have I just... No, okay, she's still... God, Please don't tell me she's going to be angry with me now. I did not want to... I thought it would just examine. God damn. Okay, let's have a look over here. I want to look at all of these bookcases before we leave. Okay. And read. What have we got here? Magic of the Weave and Introduction. Did we read that one? Let's... Yeah, we've read that one. Okay. And this one? Oh, Scroll of Sleep. Well, an introduction on death and resurrection. Okay, let's read that. An excerpt from the ongoing metatext, rebound by Iosipha Elgin, a scholar excommunicated from the Church of Denyer for her heretical efforts to reconstruct the metatext, her god's annal of lost and hidden knowledge. Of what value is a life? Far too esoteric a topic to warrant any serious critical consideration between these pages, surely. Or so it would seem at first glance. But once we push aside the mysticism and dewy-eyed sentiments so often clouding our assessment, it is clear that across all the spinning planes, each and every life does indeed have a quantifiable value. It is simply that not all are equally valuable. Consider, we already know that the destruction of our material form is not the end. If anything, our souls are more free after death, transcending planar boundaries in search of a resting place that best befits our deeds, beliefs, and station in life. But even this assessment is subject to market forces. Lord Kellenvor weighing our souls against how thoroughly we have given them over to other gods, empowering them in turn. There is, of course, an alternate route. Not the end of the path, but the chance to retread it. Clerics across the realms wield the power to return life to any soul deemed worthy or willing enough. It is strange then that these so frequently intersect with those deemed wealthy enough, for the components for such a spell are beyond the means of most mortals. I have interviewed those who have made such a return, and in truth I have found them to be of the most dull and unimaginative sort that I cannot possibly imagine what it is they were so eager to return to. If a true assessment of the journey is to be made, then there is simply no replacement for embarking upon it oneself. Perhaps one day this great volume of learning will make me worthy enough to walk that path, and wealthy enough to return. Okay. And let's take that. God, I hope that that's not going to be counting against us for stealing. No one's seeing us doing it, so... Soul coins, I think I've read that one. Gith and Mind Flayers. Okay. This book comprises several chapters, one for each cited source. It claims to contain first-hand transcriptions of the oral histories of several storytellers throughout the realm. Chapter 4, Baldur the Swift, 700 years of age, wood elf storyteller hailing from the Wood of Sharp Teeth. It took me several 10 days of quiet habitation in the wood before the venerable Baldur felt comfortable revealing his presence to me. The longer I stayed, demonstrating I was no threat to his health and peace, the more open he was to gentle inquiry. This tale, relayed to me on a chilly morning as we stoked a small fire between us, was like none I had heard before or since. I asked if it were fiction, and he insisted emphatically it was as true as his own right eye. Long ago, before my eyes and ears, before your lonesome quill, dear scribe, there was an empire of people, or perhaps only belief. An empire of brain-eaters, soul-wasters. They called themselves Illithids, the flayers of minds. The children of Gith were bowed, bent in service to the flayers, a passionate people made to serve a cold belief. The flayers were untouchable, their minds a great oppressor. No proud will or passion could break Gith's children free. Until at last a reckoning, its source unknown, its power unproven, but its events history-making. The cowed would not be cracked. Gith's children fought back valiantly, their freedom theirs, the flayers bent and broken till today. Okay. And God, just in case I didn't. I did read this. Yeah, okay. I can't tell because I'm not reading them out loud if they're all really long books. I need to read them out loud, otherwise I can't remember anything. Okay, let's read this. Oh, nothing in that one. Okay. Read that. Bullywug Trumpet. Githern Mind Flayers. That is one that I've just read. Yeah, it is. Okay. I didn't take your Bullywug. Let's read that. Oh, Scroll of False Life. Let's take that. And we have read those. Okay. Oh, Sightings Record. Okay. Let's read that. A long list of owl bear sightings in the region, separated by date. The latest entry, written a 10-day ago, says cub. The word is underlined several times, so there's an owl bear and cub out there. Cool. Written a 10-day ago. Missives of Candlekeep. Okay, this book is packed full of meticulously copied letters, preserving even the handwriting of the originals. That is very cool, but that's Candlekeep for you. A select collection of the most notable letters sent from Candlekeep. Many are dry reports of celestial movements or incomprehensible details of arcane rituals. However, this letter catches your eye. To the sage Elminster. Over the past year, I've delivered many of your letters to Master Gorion, so I wanted to be the one to deliver this sad news. Alas, he is with us no more. Gorion and his ward left Candlekeep soon after your last letter to him arrived. They departed in the middle of the night, but were waylaid shortly after on the road to Beregost. The gate warden tells me that Gorion saw to it that several of his attackers joined him in the next world before he was struck down. I hope this brings you the same grim comfort it brings me. Of his ward, there was no sign. In some better news, I received your letter to the library and was able to find much of the material you requested. It's been carefully secured and will travel with this letter. Yours in honour, Tristan P. Shale, librarian at Candlekeep. P.S. I hope you'll forgive my curiosity, but might I ask, why do you need so much information about Balspawn? What exactly are you working on? Okay, someone was asking about the Balspawn. Interesting. Okay.
What's that?
What's what? Hang on. Dissected drow. Oh, we missed some stone tablets. Okay. Let's go back for them then. Nothing. Okay. Okay. Let's get for those stone tablets. And we've got On Death and Resurrection, which I'm pretty sure I've read, maybe? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we've read that one. Alright. And Githern Mind Flayers, we've read that one. Read. Disorder of the Nerves and Mind, a treatise. Okay, a medical compendium describing varied mental disturbances and their treatments by cleric-physician Glenn Earl Mack. Read that, definitely. Okay. Oh, Cerebok. Okay. There came to me a woman, whom I shall henceforth call R, greatly distraught at the unusual tempers of her husband, whom I shall henceforth call B. 3 months prior, he suffered night sweats, crying out from sleep that he bore the mark of chaos. 2 months prior, he'd taken to calling himself by the name Cerebok. 1 month ago, he'd speak of little else but the throne for which he is destined. I attended to B at the couple's farmhouse. He sat calmly at the table, an unknown book clutched to his chest. I detected no curse, nor loathsome spirit upon him, nor the presence of magic. Yet upon shining the light of candle flame upon him, he raised the book high and exclaimed, "The deaths they bring shall awaken the Father, and through them he will rise." I snatched the book from his hand and flung it into the hearth, where it burned not in red or yellow flame, but pure black. It left but a single scrap, reading, "He foresaw his coming death, and seeded his essence across the land. Bee shivered and sighed, as if waking from a nightmare. He had no memory of the book, nor the words he had spoken. Diagnosis: unspecified neurotic enthrallment. Treatment: herbal tincture of garlic and drace, sipped thrice daily until exhaustion lifts." Yeah, I doubt that's going to help, but sure. And Missives of Candlekeep. Okay, we've already read that one. Stone tablets. Nothing, okay. Personal account. An old brittle slate reflecting on dark events and missed opportunities. It's unsigned. Okay, read that. Definitely. "In Ketheric, I see our failures made manifest. He did not fall, he was pushed. His grief was twisted by shadow, and still we did not act until his light was all but snuffed." Okay. Don't know who that was. Missives of Candlekeep. Okay. You know, having books in your library is good, but if all of your books are just the same book repeated, then that doesn't make a library. Not a good one, anyway. Okay. Let's read this. Ooh, Scroll of Burning Hands. Let's take that. And Githan Mind Flayers. Right. Okay. So, this isn't... We can't... No, there's nothing even in here to stack. So, let's go. Rune of the Bear. Rune of the Eagle. Empty Socket. Rune of the Elk. Okay. And that's got an elk on it. And the bear was... out... No, that's... It was out here somewhere. There? There. That's the bear there. The bear there. Okay. Yep. And where was the last one? Okay, there's the elk there as well. That's a bear. I'm sure I saw another. Ah. Nope, another elk. Okay. Is that another elk? It doesn't look like an elk. That's really, really strange. So, what was that? The bear, the elk, and what's that? The eagle. I haven't seen an eagle. Not that it matters, because I have no idea what this empty socket could be, except maybe a wolf, maybe? There's a wolf around? I mean, it's a huge freaking wolf statue. And yet there's no wolf stone slab. Okay. Well, whatever. Whatever. Okay. I think that's everything. I don't think we need to take anything else. Alright, so let's hope
No one stopped me yet.
nobody cares about this petty theft that I've just engaged in.